You see, Nigerian people are lukewarm. What I mean by lukewarm, they don't take anything seriously, even if it were theirs. They are not hardworking, so to speak, because I
They
don't want
lack
to use that word, because you know
accountability.
why? When you say hard work now, some people will say, oh, is it by hard work? But truly, we are not the type of people that understand that. What you're talking about, I be the one to be up at 3 a.m. American time, to be waking people up in Nigeria, knowing it's 9 o'clock, to get them to do. We have a schedule. We already planned what we are getting started with for the week. Okay, pick this up, pick that up. This is how we're going to go. They are supplying parts. You are receiving cars from the port. This is going to be done. But guess what? A job that would take you usually a week will be extended up to 2 months in Nigeria. They will come up with all manners of excuses. Oh, now the gas is expensive. There's queue. They shut down places. Oh, they want to call this. Now it started raining. Everywhere is blocked. And see, I dealt with this for a span of 7 years. And I look at things, no matter if I get to Nigeria, the same work we're talking about, I will make sure we push it and we get it done as planned. But for them, and you get to a point, you just look at yourself and be like, okay, this is sheer waste of time. Then again, dishonesty.
God will bless you.
Our people are terribly dishonest. They are dishonest to the fact, see, I'll call my manager and the rest and say, look, you have this, I am here. I'm monitoring everything in terms of paperwork. Make sure you push for sales. Whatever you make, it's yours. I've given you my benchmark. But at the end of it all, they will find way to want to cut corners, want to make something look stupid, and you're looking at them like, hey, what is this? Sometimes I don't even want to say anything. Once they say, okay, well, we can walk around with this, I say, okay, that is not going to work with me. Leave it. And you get to a point, they now begin to abandon your stuff out of malice. Instead of them to do it, because now they know they cannot cheat you. They won't do the right thing. They will let it either to destroy or to get damaged or something. All of that happened for many years. I lost a lot of money. And again, the act of dishonesty in organizations, for instance, the Nigerian Port Authority and Customs. We never at any point in time cleared cars out of that country with a particular fixed price for the same year, make, and model. In fact, some model car, no. If you clear, for instance, let me say 5 years ago, the cars ranging from 10 years old at the time, they were pegged for a certain amount. But you will hear, oh, Tinker and Logba Wale is the problem. You will hear, what's the other one name? The War Before Tinker, because that one is even crazy where you have Salom. Now they will say all kinds, and you'll be like, okay, look, I ship this car out of the Port of America. The same route, you are shipping G-Wagon. The only cost is a car that is over 3 tons, which is you're looking at head of trucks, or you're looking at the big extra large pickup trucks. Any sedan, Rolls Royce, G-Wagon, they ship out for the same amount. Their itinerary goes out to the same amount. As soon as the car gets to Nigerian soil, it's a problem. From taking a car, even if I used to, like, when ships arrive, I used to get up to like 20 cars moving at the same time. Bros, they will move cars for 7 hours from Mapapa to Magodo, Lagos. And you begin to ask yourself, where are you guys going to? What is it? Sometime I'll be here putting GPS. You can do a GPS and be like, okay, what time would it take you from Apapa to Magodo? You look at the tops, at most, even the terrible traffic, it's 3 hours. Then now by the time you start asking questions, they will switch off the phone. They will now say, Ogakini Kolonika Babayu. But sometimes, because I'm not there, out of frustration, by the time they check, out of those 20 cars, maybe 18, they've taken out the catalytic converter. Then I'm telling you, this, I've said it, my friends, I told them, I'm never doing no business. I'm coming to Nigeria to come and close down my business. That's it. That's it. Dishonesty is a big problem. Now, abandonment, when they see they cannot cheat you because you know a lot, they'll find a way to cause damage for you. then you'll be frustrated to go back to them. I've dealt with that over years. Now the government, from the custom officers all the way to the agent, they are all thieves. There is never honesty. They will charge you the same car you are bringing in that you freeze. They will charge you different amount. For me, if I'm not very, I'm a typical Lagosian. I don't take. There's no room for corner. So I'll come around and be like, listen, stop right there. This is what we do for this is what we do for that. And thank goodness we know a lot of people. I have friends that are custom officers, but sometimes they are not in the wharf. Maybe they are posted into the borders or different parts of Nigeria. By the time I say I'm gonna call Lagbaja, then okay, Jeka Sheba, oh Gagon, that's they cannot cheat you. But can you? I cannot move 20 cars by myself now. I don't even have a haulage company. But you have to employ somebody to do that. But that somebody will still find a way to cheat you. Now, talking about, I'm talking. Like this. Don't do that to your sister. You go to your room. Now, talking about employees here, Daddy Freeze, I only employed 2 body men, 1 painter ever. These 2 people, these 2 set of technicians taught me a great deal. They have like a work schedule for the week. If I line up, say 5 cars for each of them, they get started and deliver these cars as planned before the end of the week. It got to a point I was, willing to make more money and like push further, make sure there is more coming in. I will buy more. Then they were having more to deal with. Then I started learning from them, seeing the way they are doing things. These are guys that they know that by the end of the week, if they don't deliver as planned, they are not earning nothing. There's no I beg, I'm sorry, yeah, no. You work, whatever you work, you're earning on it. Nigeria, they will, Daddy Freeze, my driver and one staff, they at a point in time damaged cars, and they went around and you did something funny, and I came back, people around were begging me to say, I said, no, I'll take out of your pay. I've had situations whereby they will start begging you, Olorun ti ṣe, like God has helped you more than that. And in my head, I'll be like, do you know that's a loss? And if you do not punish people for doing or making this kind of error, how are they going to learn? How is it going to deter them from further committing such a, omission in the future? But in our country, once you want to take a disciplinary step, they start to beg you. So for me, I feel like our approach, our ways of looking at things is mostly this communal way of always begging for people who are doing wrong, and now they're doing more damage to you. Okay, at a point in time, this boy, I told him to pick up 2 cars. I said if he could move fast, he will take one before midday. They will hold it up for him because we have storages around the port. Then you come back and pick the next one. And this boy, just again, their shenanigan. He picked the first car, went ahead, removed the catalytic converter. I had someone wait for him. And they have strategy. They will make sure that the business is closed by the time they are arriving so that there won't be nobody to do inspection. They do that one. I've studied them over time. So I made sure that my manager was waiting. That one too, they always do this funny thing again. They'll be getting each other's back when they are doing bad stuff against who is giving them money to eat. That one, they brought the car to him. He was saying he cannot really confirm if the car is lost or not. But that, I said, no problem, leave it there. As soon as the guy left, I called one guy that I know anytime he will answer my call. I said, go and check that car. What's going on with it? He said, oh, God, they have removed it. I said, fine. So the other guy was supposed to pick. I said, don't bother. It's too late because, we are not sure what's going on around the social media. Papa, just go first thing in the morning. Before I got there the next morning, I'd already called the custom officer that cleared my cars. Said, hold this boy and take him to the nearest police station. So they took him to area B. I said, if you explain what happened between Apapa Wharf to Magodo to the car. I got him locked up for 4 days. They were trying to have him build out. All kind of people are calling me. One called me, said he's a Guinea lieutenant. I said, listen, not be people like me you want to talk about military or anything too. If you want, okay, well, how about I tell you are the ones sponsoring these boys to be stealing people's catalytic converter. Today now, I'll prepare a petition. I will write your name in the petition. You will be questioned too. He stopped calling me. After a while, the family started calling. They said, "How much is it?" I said, "No, my own is where is it? Where is it? It's not how much. I have the same car that I'm using for parts. I can remove it and lift it, but I want to see where my stuff is." Guess what? They had to agree with policemen that they shouldn't, that me, I will go by the books and it's going to ruin the law for them. Then they gave the man 450K. So the man came back. He said he told them to bring back the car now that they have installed the car converter. See, look at that. In this, they didn't let me get justice as I would have, because you know why? I would have preferred that guy go down to teach others, because you're destroying other people's on wealth. Now, secondly, the police officers are agreeing that they would rather let us settle this matter and let it go rather than me dragging. I said, it's my time, it's my money, no worry. Me, I'm not, because no, Daddy Freeze, they stole LX 570 catalytic converter. I was crying. They brought the real supposed set to replace it. That if that can still carry check engine till I sell them.
Ha!
It no go normal because they will remold it. It's never gonna be the factory one. It burns fuel. We experienced one in my household that my wife went to replace Calico. Even in America, the thing no balance to date. The thing just tired me. I said that car now to just replace her. Because you know one thing, these guys
570 LX.
Yes.
What year?
2017.
Hey.
See, now our attitude generally towards work and people whom are
I go
benefactor in
post this
Nigeria,
video. This part
you
of this video.
should.
Nigerians need to understand this. Now,
They
another
do
matter we come here
more
and talk.
damage. They do more damage. Daddy Freeze, let me tell you this. For people like me who are in car sales business, I'm sorry, this is not political. I started from Alliance for Democracy. I am an APC member. I didn't support Ashua. Do you know why? I have one big grudge against him. He brought us Buhari. Buhari brought Emefiele. All the monetary rules they did, it cost me a lot, sir. I lost money. I lost cars.
But you
Because
can't blame Tinubu, who is trying his best now for Buhari's many mistakes.
Good luck to whatever they're doing now, Daddy Freeze. I can't lie to you. I didn't get no money from nobody. I worked so hard to raise all this money. Day in, day out, I was reinvesting instead of keeping